Hello, this is Josh from Advanced Camping, bringing you another video tour. This one of a pre-owned in mint condition 2021 Roadtrek Zion. It is completely feature packed, about 7,300 miles on it. So, a few miles on it, not too many. And it is completely feature packed. We have it in the nice, beautiful granite color scheme here, and just looks gorgeous in the sun. Especially, you're going to get a lot of metallic flake in that granite. You might be able to see some of that over the video. I hope you do, but it looks absolutely gorgeous, especially in the sun. So let's take a look at some of our features. We'll have aluminum wheels here, definitely a nice touch. We'll have power mirrors, power heated mirrors that can come in with a button push, and there will be blind spot assist on those mirrors as well. Very cool. Power steps on all the doors, driver, passenger, and the main door here. Definitely a nice touch. We'll have our nice power awning up there, and two patio lights. Very cool setup. There will be a quick connect underneath that door there in a little hidden compartment, and you'll be able to connect a gas grill there if you so desire, so you can cook underneath the awning and enjoy that. This is going to be the rear of our coach. So it does have a hitch right on it with wiring. You'll be able to tow about 3,500 pounds here, so smaller duty trailers, but you can do pretty significant boats, smaller travel trailers if you ever wanted. Most people are going to be putting cargo racks, bike racks, that type of thing back here. But it is capable of towing some too, so that's a nice thing to add. You'll see those little discs, you see 4 of them back there. Roadtrek during this period was the only one to have these backup sensors. And that really goes to how Roadtrek ordered these Ram chassis. These are very feature-packed Ram chassis. They're ordered with literally everything they can be. So you have an additional shelving area up on top that I'll show you in a little bit. It has the rear view mirror wide-angle camera that's on all the time. And when you automatically check your rear view mirror, you get so used to that. Every customer who's ever actually driven one of these is like, oh my, it's a total game changer. So that one can't be emphasized enough, especially when you're driving an RV, as if you just had a glass rear view mirror, you're gonna have all kinds of blind spots. So this, you can see all around you with a better view than you would have with just the glass. It is switchable, so you can just have the glass as well. As I mentioned previously, it has the blind spot assist as well. It has the it has a backup camera too, and then the backup sensor. So it's pretty loaded. You have the leather wrap steering wheel and leather upholstery up in front there. So very, very feature packed. But as to where we're at right now, on our left there, that's going to be our shore power hookup for a 30 amp power supply, and city water connection is going to be hooked up right underneath there. And on this side, we'll have some utilities. It does have a tankless water heater, which is a very nice touch. And, we'll have a little outside shower here with hot and cold water. Definitely nice to have. And underneath here, this is going to be our dump for the black and gray. Now it has what I like to call a little bit more sophisticated dumping system. It has the macerator pump, so that has a smaller diameter hose, and basically you pull that out, stick it in the hole in the ground at the dump station like you would anything else. The big difference though is you can go back in your climate controlled cabin up in front, sit down, relax, and push and hold a red button, so you're far away from the action, so to speak. It's sort of a little bit more of a civilized way to empty that. And the other nice thing is whether you're on an incline or a decline, you'll always be able to pump all of the waste out. Now, you might be thinking, well, what if that master pump were to break? There is a gravity dump backup, so that's completely usable as well, and that uses the traditional means that all RVs pretty much use, which is just a gravity dump. But it's definitely nice to have the macerator on there. So features on here, order features. We're gonna have 300 watts of solar, which is quite a bit. We're gonna have 400 amp hours of lithium ion batteries. We'll have the new touchscreen control and inverters, so we can run the air conditioner right off the battery. We usually get through a night with that into the morning, depending on the temperature it is outside, depending on how hard that air conditioner has to work, of course. And then you have an in-engine generator. So what that means is you have self-regenerating power. You never have to be plugged into power if you don't want to. So let's say you run that air conditioner and you're planning on still staying for a while. You would idle the engine, which is very quiet. You can even turn the running lights off, and it will regenerate your power in about 45 minutes of idling. And certainly if you're driving then too, it's going to quickly recharge your lithium batteries. So very, very cool setup. Your solar is going to be charging those batteries at all times, and then also that in-engine generator is going to kind of quick charge them when you need it. So never need to plug in. That's going to be a huge plus. And the Roadtreks here take great pains for them to look like just regular vans, maybe high-end vans, but when they're going down the road, it's hard for me even to tell that it's a Roadtrek and not just a regular van. It's all automotive glass throughout compared to some of its competitors, so it's going to look very, very clean. Those steps go in, of course, so when you're driving down the road, it just looks like a nice ProMaster van instead of an RV. So you can really kind of park anywhere, stay anywhere you want to stay, not have to worry about being plugged in or running out of power, as you'll always be able to recharge the power with that in-engine generator. So I know it's kind of complicated, but it all gives you a lot more freedom. And with a new touchscreen and smartphone app, it's become easier than ever to use. It has the screen kit for the side and back. You can open and close the screen kit and get in and out. I'm going to zip and unzip every time with that little magnetic clasp I just used. So very cool there. Let's take a step inside. And yes, here's our pre-owned Zion. So you can see it is in like new condition. There's no scuffs, marks that I was able to see anywhere on the outside or inside. Of course, we have the nice granite countertops here, countertop extension there. And what that can also be used for is, if you swivel this seat around 180 degrees, that can be used as a little platform or desk, so to speak. And there's plugins throughout, so you can plug in your various devices, maybe a laptop or tablet in case you needed to do some work, check your email, anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Big 5 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer with a double door. Gotta love that. One of the biggest in any class BRV. And gotta love these pull-out pantries. They are big and very, very nice. We have nice wide aisles in here too. That should also be noted. I've certainly had 3-4 people in here, and you can kind of move around in here fairly easily without really having to scooch past another person and kind of rub up against them. It's very easy to kind of just relax it and talk and move throughout the coach without, like I say, scooching kind of past someone. Induction cooktop. It's also going to have the Sumo Spring upgrade, so you have a little bit more ride height and a little bit of smoother ride. So it has the Sumo Springs, the induction stovetop, 300 watts of solar, 400 amp hours of lithium batteries, in-engine generator, totally loaded. It has this new ebony interior, which is quite modern and nice looking. You have the sort of white granite countertops, sort of lighter platinum was what they call it, colored upholstery with the sort of darker cabinets. Real modern look, very, very sharp looking for sure. Okay, moving back here, this is gonna be our power sofa. What I like about this is on the full-size Zions is you just bring the bed down, push a button, and that's going to lay flat, and then you can lay lengthwise on both sides and you know, have two twin beds that are conjoined at the top, and still be able to get out in the middle of the night, so you kind of don't have to crawl over anybody or do anything like that. Now this can be filled in as well to make one big king size bed, but certainly it is kind of nice to be able to get out a little bit easier. So that's a nice touch there for sure. Good storage throughout here. You're gonna have a real nice deep wardrobe here for hanging clothes. You could even put some folded clothes down below. Underneath this booth here, you're gonna have complete storage, very, very deep storage. Great for bedding. You know, you could put a lot of bedding in there for sure. Good overhead storage throughout. You can see our air conditioner back there. Definitely a nice touch. You can sort of recline this power sofa to what you kind of prefer. So you can kind of be reclined, kick your feet up while you're going down the road, watch some TV, and just kind of be able to relax. Moving back here, you'll see we'll have a 24-inch smart TV here. So that's going to be pretty cool. You can create a Wi-Fi hotspot on your smartphone, be able to watch Netflix and Hulu on there. This does also go sort of in the corner more, where it's clasped in now is kind of taking up some aisle width, but you know, you can clasp it in there. Otherwise, there's a way you can clasp it more along the side, so it's not, you know, so much in your way. So good to know. There's kind of reading lights all throughout back here too that are swivelable, and you can kind of point them where you need them, just for a little bit of light, so you're not waking your partner up or something like that. So very cool touch there. Okay, 2 spots for your table. One right where I'm standing here in the back area, and then one you can the other one you can swivel the 2 front seats around. You can kind of see the base for that right there, so you can set the table there or where I'm standing now. 2 places for where your table could be. Okay, gonna open up the doors. So again, we have a sink in the bathroom here, mirror, plenty of standing room, you know, nice place to put your toiletries and things. And then this does kind of teepee out a little bit. Well, can't really do it one-handed. There we go. Like this, and it clasps on the inside, so you can kind of lock it that way. So you have a little bit more elbow room. Me personally, I would probably just you know, pull the shower curtain around and shower just like that with the doors open. But you know, to each their own. So definitely a nice setup. Again, you have that tankless water heater, so as much hot water as you want on demand. Good storage up here. It's all lined and everything. This gets missed a lot because it's kind of dark up there, but it's really good storage, quite deep. And yeah, we have our touch screen here. And again, remember, there's a smartphone app that you can now pair to this that's pretty cool. So whenever you're in Bluetooth range, you know, if you're in bed and want to bring the awning in, you can do that you have all the same controls on your smartphone as you do on this display here. So you sort of have 2 different ways of doing that. You know, maybe if you're having dinner or something, have a pet in here, you know, you should be, as long as you park close enough to the restaurant, you'll be in Bluetooth range, so you can kind of adjust the temperature if you needed. Certainly a lot of people buy these with the intention of keeping their pet in here with climate control, and that's a great way of doing it. Certainly, you know, with the lithium batteries and the whole setup there, it is geared perfectly to bringing pets along with you. So absolutely, we gotta love our furry friends, right? So again, my name is Josh. I would love to help you on this one. If you're interested, please give us a call here at 414-281-6330. Please do ask for me, your host, if you would be so kind. Check out our website at advancedcamping.com for current pricing and availability. And as always, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.